Darkest Desert Gate. It is the Automalius Elite versus the Infamous Boys. So we have triple orcs versus double Space Marines and Chaos. And we shall see how this works out. We have very, very powerful teams on both sides. You guys know this to be true. You've seen all these players before. You know what they're capable of. We have two MRT winners in this lobby right now, which are Ye and Chola Lee. Also regular participants, Adilla and Codex, also in here. So let's get this started. On the blue team, we have OME Rex playing the Angry Warboss, and then Adilla and Ye, both of them going for their signature hero, which is the Mech Boy, and Ye also won the most recent MRT tournament with the Mech Boy. And then Codex obviously going for his signature hero, the Force Commander. We might be seeing this beautiful Power Sword and Alacrity. No, I don't think that in this matchup this is actually a good idea. And then Tiger, who's also a very, very good Chaos player. Probably drunk right now, as usual, playing the Chaos Lord. And then Chola Lee, a very, very good Tech Marine player on the solo lane with Rags, which is going to be a tough matchup actually for the Warboss, because Tech Marine is no slouch in dealing with orcs. Let's see how this one goes. We have our first engagement here on top. Ye teleported forward very aggressively to get this VP very early on. Now the VPs will be taken down in favor for the blue team. Another Mechboy teleports in, and this is a whole orc army descending upon Codex here. He has no business actually engaging this. Maybe he can take a few pot shots, whittle them down until Tiger actually arrives. But he's not reacting to this, and I'm thinking that this will be a very swift defeat here. These tactical marines already take quite a lot of damage. Force Commander. Okay, this tactical marines, yeah, they'll have poetry. Scouts lose a model. So no biggie there, just a scout model. It's just a node. It's not as devastating as in 1v1s, where early pushes like this, where you lose your power early on, can be quite devastating to your economy. But it's no problem. I mean, Tiger pushed all the way through, kept the entire middle lane, and it is not very uncommon for players to actually abandon the top lane, because it just has one power node, a requisition point, and the VP itself. But the bottom lane is much more important here, because it actually has 3 power nodes, 2 being natural for the respective teams, and then a contested one in the center. So we might see a lot of fighting possibly. So let's see. These two armies here descending upon Tiger now, because Codex had to retreat to base. Where is he actually? That's where he is. There, his scouts is recapping top. Rex is already having problems. I think his game may be lagging. We shall see how this one turns out. They do have spare players, I believe. So if Rags is having too many problems, he can be exchanged for some other players. 2 double looters. Wow, they will be able to deal with this Chaos Lord very easily. Also, a lot of range stack coming in here. That's big shooters are already here. That's big shooters coming up for Rags already. Obviously also for Adilla, and obviously also for Ye. So that's a lot of piercing DPS coming on early on. The Force Commander obviously going for the no-brainer choice here right now for the shield, reducing incoming range damage, making him a lot more tanky, because it reduces the incoming range damage by a lot, and it also gives suppression immunity while the ability is active. People who do not know the most recent changes to the Storm Shield, it does use energy upon activation of the ability. I think it's 10 energy, so you cannot just toggle it on and off like you used to do, like you used to be able to. Havocs here will have a tough time versus double mech boys, because these mech boys will just teleport in aggressively and tie up these Havocs to keep them from suppressing the shooter boys. And shooter boys pushing all the way through again, going to wipe this power. It's a very, very, very powerful early game here for the blue team. Obviously, orcs being able to exert a lot of pressure. Trollaley has actually put a node here for Tiger and I'm guessing Trollaley himself, who's doing very well here against Rags with his double tactical marines and shotgun scouts. Let's see, no war gear. Oh yes, bionics, obviously. Bionics on the tech marine. So he's equipped to actually deal with sluggers and the warbus quite handily. And we see flamers on these tactical marines burning down this entire gen farm, which is very important as the red team has lost this power entirely. So we see 3 new generators going up. These scouts are caught out of position very, very badly. They might go down and they will go down and retreat here. That's very unfortunate for Trollaley. He wasn't aware of this flank coming in, and now he lost his scouts. That's a huge blow. Let's see. I don't think that we're going to see any turrets, because orcs will just flank them quite easily. And oh my god, that's also Havoc's wiped. That's a very, very bad opening here for the red team. And look at all that Daka just annihilating these heretics on approach, and it was such a short approach, but they're still getting owned so much. These tactical marines will have to actually, oh no, actually these are ASM supporting now. These sluggers, oh yeah, nice. The sluggers actually go down, overextended them, didn't see the ASMs coming in. Let's not forget that these are triple tactical marines, and we have 1 Chaos Space Marine squad as well. It doesn't have Eternal Warpunk. So that's a lot of ranged fire coming in, which you will have to respect. These looters are setting up to suppress this entire blob, but ASMs do have another jump free, so they will tie up these looters in return. Magboy does not have its death gun upgrade. I don't think that with looters on the field we're going to see it, because I don't think you need double suppression here. ASMs jump again, disrupting this entire blob, which is now seeking cover here in this garrison. These tactical marines, they might actually get old. They'll have it set up just in time. These ASMs are very, very low. Wow. Blue team is just piling on the pressure here. But red team actually holds, because these tactical marines have burned down this farm again, which is quite costly. And apart from Tiger, yeah, he goes tier 2 now. Everybody's going tier 2 at the same time, so everything is still open. Just look at this range fire. Just look at this Daka. These gens don't stand a chance. But this beacon obviously coming into play, because Trollaley can come out very, very fast again. Try to defend something that it has already been wiped completely. So no point there. Chaos Lord goes down in retreat. Try to burn down this banner here. I don't think that was a good idea. These scouts, I don't know what they're scouting. They are scouting something. They do know now that there's a full power farm up here, but apart from that, blue team has little power income right now. The red team is far superior right now. Even with this farm going down completely, they still have bottom power and they have top power. These sluggers won't do much. Let's see. They might even let's see. I think they're overextended here. Dilla is overextending them quite a lot. And now we see grenade launchers here from these heretics. Very good versus these very blobbed up shooter boys. And I don't think that they will actually, they want to take refuge in this garrison. and they do not. We see aiming what's that on these ASMs, suppressing them for a bit so that they can actually put some distance between these ASMs and the shooter boys. But ASMs, they don't care about that. They just break right free from this suppression and engage and force the shooter boys off. The Chaos Lord is back up. I think you should actually go back to base. Oh, look at all this stuff. This is insane. Our team is falling apart here. They're not falling apart, but man, the pressure. And with double looters, actually triple looters on the field, yeah, we see double tank buses coming up immediately. So this Razorback might actually die very, very fast. It has given them the time though to push through, and we see double Razorbacks. It's a no-brainer choice actually versus orcs, but we have double mech boys on the field who could just upgrade to the beamy looter. Okay, we have the Daka upgrade on the Dillis mech boy, and no weapon upgrade so far for Ye. We see his usual build, going for the custom force field, very, very annoying war gear. And then we see the tank buses doing their job. Yeah, they will. Yeah, that is a dead Razorback. Kodak's not realizing the threat of the tank busters soon enough, and the Razorback is down. These are not in green cover here. These Dragon Teeth actually do give green cover. Yeah, they want to be in green cover for this one. And we're gonna see a whirlwind next. I'm thinking this is a good idea. And Sholali, he is hell bent on denying them this power income, which, yeah, you really don't want orcs to actually have all this power. You want to make them be stuck in tier 2 for as long as you can while being behind that much. Let's see. Wow. I cannot even say what's going on right now because stuff is just happening all over the place. This Razorback, Sholali is playing it right. He's just keeping the Razorback in the back for fire support, for ranged fire support, and obviously for the reinforcement support, because he has seen these tank busters. Yeah, Sholali rightfully respects these tank busters enough, and they actually hold the green tide at this point. These Havocs alone actually holding the point. Now we see infiltrated scouts going to the top lane. We have looters over here, but what we might see is what has become my actually favorite, and I've learned this from Max Power. This is actually this Razorback, please pull it back, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. Whoop, and there we see the second down vehicle. We might see a no grenade on these looters. We could have seen a For the Emperor grenade on these looters, which would have definitely wiped them. So that's a missed opportunity. So, but for now, Red Team has actually managed to hold right now. Tank Buster Barrage might take down, it does. Well, it's going to be a pain for the Orc army to deal with because they're very blobbed up, and the disruption will actually hurt them a lot since they won't be able to fire so freely. And while they're being knocked back and lying on the floor, the CSM and tactical marine models will be able to pick off models left and right. Even these looters will be de-set up each time these missiles hit. There we see the custom force being super annoying. These ASMs should actually just avoid the mech boy. Like, just kite him until the custom force field wears off, and then you can go for it. And now Red Team is moving in on this power farm top. They're putting a lot of power on the Orc economy here, which doesn't even matter because the Orcs are already tier 3. Apart from Adilla and Ye, who are going tier 3 right now, but they will be hitting tier 3 soonish. And yeah, let's see if this actually does something. Does something. Warboss being very aggressive here, pushing forward, checking. He's just checking. Okay, let's see. Whirlwinds over here. Dual tactical marines here with their sergeant. No, actually, only one squad has the sergeant up. It's a lot of upkeep after all. See a dreadnought here for Codex. That's a very brave decision, considering that there are double tank clusters on the field. I think he knows that they're nowhere close by right now. They're actually coming back out now, and these are beamy looters, so you better be careful with that dreadnought, because these beamy looter shots, they're very difficult to spot. The assault barrage has been used. Now, yeah, there we see the look at the damage. Jesus Christ, the damage is real. Walks right into this barrage here. Very well judged here from Adilla. And now this force commander should actually turn around, tie up these beamy looters. He won't be able to because they seek refuge in this garrison. But it does give the dreadnought time to actually fall back out of range of this beamy looter. And Red Team seriously has pushed back the Orc army here. Even with inferior armies. But yeah, this dreadnought should actually pull back. No, taking a lot of damage again. Codex realizes and moves back. This Warboss has been poking around here, just checking what Red Team actually has here. Now let's see. It's not a lot. I mean, it's just Havocs, double heretics, and CSM. So obviously, and the skill lore and the whirlwind. So it's not easy to push against, but I think a concerted push should actually be able to take out this position. And we have a drop in. Let's see what these are. I think these are, yes, a vulnerable dreadnought. Also very curious choice with all this AV on the field. But we do have knobs, so let's see. Knobs versus the venerable dreadnought. This is not a matchup the knobs actually do want, because the venerable dreadnought comes out of the gate with 1750 HP on a melee resistant walker, which can also level up and get the Dark Age of Technology for even more HP, making it into a walking nightmare for any melee unit on the field. It looks awesome. It is awesome. These ASMs have been a real pain for these looters on the field here. We see Flash Gates, a very, very good choice. And hilariously, this is a side effect of their weapons upgrade. They have upgraded to the blasters, which means that they have a 10% chance of actually knocking back themselves, which happened twice in a row. There we go. RNGesus is not with these flash kits today. And look at the red team actually turning this game around VP wise. It is 270 against 173, and it is ticking down further in the favor of the Space Marine, and the Chaos Space Marines. Top power goes down, ensuring that blue team will have no power to actually purchase any more of the Orc tier 3 Rasta, or even have problems reinforcing all their stuff. And now they have quite power heavy investment. They made quite power heavy investments. We see flash gates, we see a looted tank, and we see knobs. And it does cost quite a lot to actually fully upgrade knobs with their knob leader, their bang bang hammers, and their Mina and Greener. They're really expensive upgrades. Yeah, we see a counter power bash, but it doesn't do as much to the red team as it does to the blue team, because Yeah, Codex isn't going tier 3 anytime soon anyway. I think he's decided to just stay tier 2. And Tiger and Trollaley already have all they need from their tier 3 rosters. And look at the Venerable Dreadnought. Ah, just dishing out the pain. Yeah, moving. Oh wow, this Phobos is... Oh my god, I think a well-placed Rocks will finish off this Phobos. In comes Yay and the Dilla, and there goes the Rocks. This Phobos needs to move, but if it's hit by one of the big rocks, it is going to die. It is dodged mainly, but this Whirlwind actually also lives, and we might see the blessings of the Messiah. Wait, let's see. Trollaley actually did. Oh, but it's not a. Let's hope it's a. Yeah, it's not on cooldown. We see blessings of the Messiah repairing all these vehicles. It's very unfortunate that this Rocks did not kill anything, but I think it just killed a single tactical Marine squad. It's not nothing, but yeah, it's not what you want to achieve with the Rocks. So, I'm reading in the chat only one team from the EL clan has showed up. Well, pardon my language, but screw them then. Time and time again, the organizers of the tournaments actually do take time out of the day. Oh, there's another Rock. Screw banter on the EL clan. This Phobos is in quite some trouble, but we see an Imperial Abyss on the Orc army here, and Rags lost a lot in this Imperial Abyss. That was very, very, very painful. And they didn't even kill the Phobos. That is really unfortunate. A Markov Nurgle Predator tank. Very good choice, since it does increase damage versus all these light infantry units here. And it also does some damage over time. And I think the foul shells that it does shoot actually do AoE damage as well. We see a call in here from Codex. I think, yeah, these might be more tactical Marine, as he's very low in units. He needs something. Reinforcing these ASMs as well. Yeah, that is really, wow, they have been doing a lot of work. Disrupting stuff, killing stuff. This game is actually not over at all for the red team. But this Wobbus is really pissed now. He is really not happy with all his boys being killed. And he upgraded to the Power Claw. He has Angry Bits. We might see his tier 3 armor upgrade as well, making him even more insanely tanky. I think it buffs his health by 900 HP or something incredible like that, which is just insane. And if you combine this with his globals, which we have not seen so far, the Use Your Choppers and the Art Boys, he just becomes so annoyingly tanky. He will take on the Chaos Lord, he will take on the Fosco, he will take on anything, no problem. Let's see everything kicking off here in the mid now. This Venerable Dreadnought, it needs to pull back, it needs repair support. There it is, Tech Marine is repairing. These scouts actually also do need to repair for maximum efficiency. Knobs activate their frenzy ability, which means they're invulnerable for a short amount of time. Let's see, but the Whirlwind makes sure that they actually can inflict no damage, because they're constantly knocked back here. These ASMs also having work with these shooter boys engaging here, and these ASMs have done a really, really good job here. But this Phobos also being very aggressive, even against all this AV. Yay seems to... I don't know whether this is ironic. Yep. I think he's not very happy with his team's performance right now. Adilla trying to keep up the morale. They almost have this first game in the bag. Land Raider Redeemer now from Trollaley. I didn't even realize. Pushing very aggressively. I think this is an act of desperation, since they are very low on VPs, and this was a ill-advised push because the landlady Diva is now dead. Warboss disrupting everything here. Look at him go. There we see use your choppers. He will tear apart stuff right now, and we see a third Rox. What the hell is this? So much red, but Tiger is very, very observing here. Realizes that there's a Rox incoming, but these tank bosses might spell doom now for this Phobos. Tank Buster Barrage here, trying to catch the Phobos, but the Phobos barely escapes. But yeah, there we go with the BB loop. That's why vehicles are so, yeah, such a bad idea sometimes versus double mech boys, because they can just upgrade to the Beamy Looter, and their Beamy Looter does so much damage. Red team down to 17 VPs, but still standing strong. They're not giving up. Oh, as I said that, they are giving up. Yeah, very well played indeed. But who can actually stem the green tide?